In this video, you're going to learn how to model percent increase and percent decrease using a proportional equation in the form y equals k times x. By the end of this video, you'll be able to write an equation in the form y equals kx to represent percent increase and percent decrease. Let's start by defining our variables. X represents the original amount, y represents the new amount after the percent change, and k is the constant proportionality or multiplier. It's the percent written as a decimal. Percent change works by multiplying the original amount by a constant factor. Because that multiplier stays the same, percent problems are proportional, which is why we can model them using y equals kx. To convert a percent to a decimal, remove the percent sign and divide by 100. For example, 80% becomes 0.80 and 125% becomes 1.25. This decimal is what we'll use for k. Let's look at a decrease. An 80% decrease does not mean we multiply by 0.8. Instead, we need to find what percent of the original amount remains. If something decreases by 80%, that means 20% remains. As a decimal, 20% is 0.20. That value is our multiplier, or k. Now we write the equation. The new amount y equals 0.2 times the original amount x. So the equation is y equals 0.2x. Now let's look at an increase. When something increases by 25%, the new amount includes the original 100% plus the increase. We add 100% and 25% to get 125%. Converting 125% to a decimal gives us 1.25. That's our multiplier. Again, that is k. Now we write the equation. The new amount is 1.25 times the original. So the equation is y equals 1.25x. The value of k tells us what kind of change occurred. If k is less than 1, the situation represents a decrease. If k is greater than 1, it represents an increase. So you can look at an equation and determine, is this an increase equation or a decrease equation? Let's work through a full example. A jacket costs $40 and decreases by 25%. First, we need to identify if it's a percent increase or percent decrease. In this case, there's a decrease of 25%. Next, we find the new total percent. Since we're decreasing by 25%, we do 100 minus 25, and the percent we're looking for is 75%. Next, we find k. 75% divided by 100 gives us 0.75, which is our multiplier. Finally, we write the equation. Y equals kx becomes y equals 0.75x. Now it's your turn. A value increases by 40%. Pause the video and write the equation in the form y equals kx. Let's check your answer. 100% plus 40% is 140%. So our k is 1.4. That would make the equation y equals 1.4x. Be careful of these common mistakes. Using the percent of change instead of the total percent, forgetting to convert to a decimal, or mixing up which variable represents the original amount and which variable is the new amount. Here's a recap of our strategy. First, identify increase or decrease. Then, find the new total percent. Next, convert to a decimal to get k. And finally, write your equation in y equals kx form. Thanks for watching, and check out the description in this video for a link to a video showing you how to use the equations to solve word problems. Please like and subscribe.